Welcome back again to Tradalysis. It's time to analyze our trades for the 14th of July 2020, which was a Tuesday. And I traded three stocks today, and these were Axis Bank, Tata Motors, and Hindalco. I'll be explaining what I did in these trades. The first one was Axis Bank. As you can see, these white lines, this was the opening range for the 10 minutes, and I got a good entry on 925 at 925 at 431.2. It was a pretty good entry, very close to the opening range, and with good decent volumes. And it started going down. It didn't even touch the VWAP after that, and it clearly broke this resistance. The yellow line, which you can see here, was the weekly low, and the light blue line, along with the almost touching the yellow line, that is a pivot point. It clearly broke their support. I'm sorry, it's a support. And after it went down, this blue line, which you can see, that's a weekly pivot. So it took some support from there, formed a tail, then made a doji, and then it started coming down again with good volumes, made wide range candles. After this level, which you can see, this blue level, there was this. There was no other level actually which could support price. The next level was quite far away, this one, and I knew that markets were not so bad, was not so bearish that it would actually reach here. So I knew that I might have to exit either at the trailing stop loss, which I was trailing with the super trend, or I will have to exit discretionally. So when this started pulling back these candles, and it was pulling back with rising volumes, although it looks in hindsight that these volumes were decreasing, but during live market I thought that this was pulling back with rising volumes, and this could have been a reversal because it had come down quite a bit. So I decided to exit at this candle at 422.15. Not bad, a pretty decent profit. Everything was according to plan, so I was happy. Although, yeah, in hindsight, you could say that I missed out these profits, but who knew that it was going to fall like that? So it's okay, not a big deal. The next one was Tata Motors. Now, what happened in Tata Motors was, as you can see, the opening range, the first candle was a doji, not a very good sign, um, but it was still bearish with good volumes on the downside. And then it broke the opening range at 930, and I got an entry almost at the low of this kind of 106.05. And then as soon as I entered, it started going up, touched the VWAP, held for 5 to 10 minutes above the VWAP, then came down, took support from the opening range, and the blue line, which you can see here, that's a pivot point, took support from here, went back for quite a while. I was trailing my stop loss with the super trend, stayed above the VWAP, although the volumes were almost dead. Volumes were not at all there. So I had the confidence to hold on to this trade, and then it started falling down with good wide range candles and increasing volumes. It pulled back a bit, but I could hold because there was no volume. Then it came down again, took support, took support for 10 minutes from this yellow line. That's a weekly low, previous week's low. So I decided to exit at this point, which was 105.1, right here. So anyways, I would have hit my stop loss somewhere right here. So yeah, exited just 10 minutes before my stop loss gets hit. So pretty good. The next one was Hindalco. Now Hindalco took some time to break the opening range. Although it broke the opening range to the upside at 9, I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah, okay, anyways, I'll just discuss the trade. So it took some time to break the opening range. uh, it gave a breakout to the upside, but I didn't enter because super trend was bearish. And I waited for this trade. The blue line which you can see here was a pivot point, so it consolidated for a while around the pivot point, then came down. It didn't break out here. It again went back up, then came down, and I entered here with this candle which was bullish, but there was no signs of bullishness. This volume was good, so and then it started breaking down. Um, This yellow line was a weekly low, and then it came down, broke the daily support, again came down, made a couple of dojis, and then it started taking support from this previous day's low. The yellow line, which you can see, is a previous day's low, and as soon as this candle was formed, I exited somewhere right here. So it was a pretty decent profit as well. So today was a good day actually. I made profits on all three trades and everything was according to plan. So yeah, it was a successful day. I was happy that I could follow all my plans. That's the most important part, I think. So thank you.